Yesterday, our next guest drove his number 12 Dodge Charger to victory in the 50th running of NASCAR's most prestigious event. Please welcome Daytona 500 winner Ryan Newman. Ryan, come on out. Say hello to the folks. Well, my goodness, congratulations. And for a guy racing cars, this is it, isn't it?
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Take us through the day. It's not a whole day. It's a culmination of 2 weeks being down there doing stuff. But what was your race like? Where did you start?
We started 7th.
7th, not a bad place to start.
No, not at all. We had a really good car. We raced the Gatorade Duels on Thursday and finished 3rd in that. That enabled us to start 7th. Mm-hmm. And the race, it's 500 miles is a long time. We could probably get the job done in about 100, 125. But we spent some time being patient. Well, we spent some time being aggressive, and we had a pretty decent start to the race with the Altel Dodge. Fell back just a little bit and then worked our way forward, and the guys did a great job making great calls.
In addition to everything else, it's about concentration. If your concentration wanes for a split second, you're in trouble. Is that true?
Yeah, there was a couple times I thought I might crash. I mean, I was crashing, and I saved it and had some help saving it, but the cars were on edge. It was not easy to drive them, but we had fun, and had a great push from Kurt Busch there at the end.
Yeah, let's talk about that in a second. But first of all, how fast are you? What is your average speed for the winning car?
I think the race-winning average, I don't know. We averaged about 180 miles an hour around the racetrack.
Well, that's pretty good, isn't it?
It's not bad.
Yeah. That really would get your attention, because it's not just you. It's like you and 43 other guys who are nuts, probably.
Pretty
right?
much. Close, yeah.
And so at the end now, here's what I know. Tony Stewart and your teammate had a dust-up last week in one of these preliminary races.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And they were called into the NASCAR trailer.
Yep, our Oval office.
That's right. And they were talked to. And what I heard was that punches were thrown. Now, did you hear that?
I heard a punch was thrown.
A punch was thrown. Now who threw the punch? Who caught it?
Well, am I allowed to say that?
You won the race. You can say anything you want.
I heard that it was pretty heated, and I'm not going to comment on who threw and who caught.
Okay, well, here's what I heard.
But
I heard that Tony Stewart, that little hot-headed weasel, punched your teammate, and everything was hushed up. Now, yesterday, 5 laps to go, they restart the race. Tell us what happens. Tony's out in front, by the way.
Tony's out in front.
Hasn't won the race in 10 attempts. Looks like he's got a chance to win it.
He had a great car, and things just aligned. I said the moon's aligned, and I got the push from heaven with Kurt behind me.
Yeah, now, he's the guy that may or may not have been punched by Tony.
May or may not, yeah.
May or may not have been.
Right. So there was a really good chance he wasn't going to go with Tony with the draft.
Yeah, he's not looking to help Tony out.
Right.
Exactly. But he sees that he probably maybe doesn't have the car that you have, doesn't have the position you'd have, doesn't have the momentum that you have, but he can help you by pushing you, and that's exactly what he does. Could you have won without that help?
Without Kurt's help, no.
Yeah.
Somebody else may have been able to help me, but not in the way I think that Kurt did. So.
Yeah, that's very exciting. Must have been very satisfying for him after what happened last week in the trailer.
Yeah.
Are you? Does everybody get along?
When you say trailer, you sound derogatory when you say.
No, I didn't. Oh, did I? I'm sorry.
The trailer.
Yeah, no, I meant the big. You think NASCAR could have something better than? Nothing wrong with the trailer.
Right.
Could you come back tomorrow night?
I'll try.
So what do you do now by way of seller? Oh, and Roger Penske, guy's never won the Daytona 500. Won 14 Indianapolis 500s. First Daytona 500. Was he excited?
He was thrilled. We talked about it after the race, and he actually sat outside of where NASCAR does their technical inspection.
You mean the trailer?
Outside of that trailer for about 45 minutes. And when you can get Roger Penske to sit still for 45 minutes, you've done something. So I knew it was definitely special to him. Yeah,
well, this is great for you, and and your father, gosh, he was heartbreakingly excited about you. He's been a key role in your racing life, hasn't he?
Yeah, in my life in general, obviously. Yeah. But to be my spotter and have my father there as an influence on the day to help me, guide me through crashes and situations.
Yeah, he was very emotional, and understandably
extremely
so.
Emotional. Down the back straightaway, I said I could hear the tears dropping over the radio when he was up on top of the spotter.
Yeah, that's very sweet. And when you say spotter, what exactly does he do for you during the race?
Lots of things. Obviously, when there's a wreck in front of me or behind me, lets me know if there's a caution, where I need to go. If there's debris on the racetrack, to avoid the debris so I don't puncture a tire. Reminds me of my pit road speed. Clears me in and out of pit road as far as cars, so that we're not knocking fenders in on pit road. And obviously is there for moral support as well.
You know, sometimes when I'm driving home late at night, I'm really tired, like that. And it's only 50 miles.
Yeah.
That I got to. Is that ever? You ever find yourself just where were? Does that ever happen?
I've actually had that happen one time.
Really?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, you get called to the trailer. But now look at this. And then yesterday I said, my God, he's going to kill himself, because I look at it and you see your car is filled up with burning rubber smoke. Could you breathe in all of that?
Not very well. But that's the penalty we take.
Yeah. And then the track, the Daytona 500, gets to keep your car, don't they?
The Daytona USA keeps the car
That
for a year.
doesn't seem right.
With my helmet and uniform.
Yeah, but you got a winning car here, and now they put it in a museum, and what are you going to do the rest of the year?
They compensate you for it.
Oh, they do compensate you for it. Well, that's good to hear. Well, so now you're off and running. You've won the crown jewel in NASCAR racing, and have a great season. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Ryan Newman, ladies and gentlemen.